Okay, first up, we're going to do new products. The first thing is
I'm gonna hydrate.
the Raspberry Pi B+. Plus.
Oh.
Yeah. We got it installed.
Oh, that's right. We just talked about it for like 10 minutes.
Yep, it's here.
Okay.
We have a few left. We had to limit to one per customer because people buy them all up. So get them while you can.
We do have a bunch. We have like 1,000 or so, and we have them in stock, and we'll be releasing the limit soon. We just want to make sure everyone had a chance to get one, so we're gonna end up with like a earlier style Raspberry Pi shortage.
Next up.
We also have a new case that Phil B. Painter Dragon designed, and he has taken the Pi box and improved it so many ways. Can we go to the overhead and I'll show off this like totally great case? Okay, so this is the case here. I'm going to leave this box here. So first off, it's still made out of clear acrylic, and we're laser cutting these in-house. And we're going to be working on an injection molded case. But for now, we have this laser cut case because it's much faster than laser cut than to injection mold. It has a slot as normal for the GPIO. It has a little like notch here so you can remove and insert the micro SD. It has all the slots for the USB and Ethernet, all the plugs here. And then here's the cool thing. He added a slot at the top for the display and for the camera so you can slot them in. And super bonus, there is a locking but hinged top so you can open it up if you want to plug something in. And then if you want, you can even get to the GPIO when it's closed. Let me see if I can find, oh, here. So if you want to have cables come out of the GPIO port, you have a little slot here as well. So you can like, sometimes people like to stick little headers in, but I love this like hinging action. And then yeah, you can plug your camera in, and then it snaps closed securely. So it's a nice little Pi box. Nice work, Phil B. He did that. He said he got it right the first time. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Round of applause for Phil B.
Yay!
Yay!
And also I wanted to show some of these photos too. So
yeah, the photos are really nice.
Yeah, so here's some photos.
My thing.
Let's see it here.
Open, close.
Yeah, I really like the hinge. Hinge is nice.
Sides, fronts, and it's very secure. We used because there's mounting holes, we could attach to the case, and that the case is attached to itself. So it's very strong. It's a very well-designed case. I really like it.
And this is what you get.
This is what you get.
Yeah. Okay.
And a little assembly takes like 5 minutes to put together.
Next up, we have other cases too. These are cases, MCM, which is part of Premium Farnell.
Which is Element 14 Newark.
Yeah.
Big party.
Yeah.
We have these cases. They snap together. They're just snappy cases. You can show it. They have, they have also a slot. And everyone loves a GPIO slot. Oh,
yeah. Do you want to go to the overhead?
Yeah, I'll show them really fast. I'll show both, and you can.
Okay.
Nice cases is kind of translucent, and this is black. We just, this is our colors. There's little things on the bottom. There's even rubber feet actually that come with it that you can put on the bottom. You can mount it. There's this like unnecessary slots for heat dissipation because people demand them. Cases, it pops open in the center like so, and this sort of sits in the middle. Yeah, there's little hooks that keep it in place, so that's good. And you can snap it on. And there's like a slot for the camera, and you can even like apparently put the camera in on here, and then the display port when that comes out. And it's got a little Dove soap looking thing, and then we have the black one as well.
Yeah.
I just showed both at the same time.
Okay. And just to recap, these are the photos from the cases.
Case.
See all of the different
translucent.
ones.
I think it's a nice case. I mean, it's very basic, but yeah, it's got that, snap together.
Yeah.
It's protective.
Yeah.
Attractive.
Okay. Next up.
Cobblers. We have new cobblers. We designed this basically as soon as we found out, and so we have just a prototype PCB, and we're getting final PCBs in. This is a cobbler, our most popular cobbler, a way to connect a GPIO cable from a Raspberry Pi to a breadboard, and it comes as a kit.
Yeah.
You get these parts, and you get this gigantic cable. And then here's how you use it. You have the GPIO, you go to a Raspberry Pi. We also have it in T cobbler shape, which is a little slimmer, but the text is a little easier to read. These are designed by KTOWN, and yeah, you can see how we even fixed the rotation thing on the T cobbler now because we know how people want to use this. And also it comes as a kit, and eventually we'll have them pre-assembled, but we're going to start with a kit because we can get those to people faster. We also have a couple other accessory cable type things, such as a downgrade cable.
Yeah.
What's next?
Sorry.
Downgrade cable allows you to connect a Raspberry Pi 40-pin to an existing 26-pin connector. So if you have an existing Cobbler, or you have a Perma Pi, or you have a GERT board, or you have some other thing that you want to connect a B+ to, but it uses the 26-pin header, you cannot connect a 26-pin header to the Raspberry Pi Model B+, but this has the connector in the right location and everything. So basically, it's a downgrader cable. Lets you pretend like your B+ is a B.
Yeah. Okay, I got some more photos of it here.
Okay. Other side. Okay. We also have, of course, the classic GPIO cable, 6 inches long, 40 pins in a slimming Adafruit black. These are on order. They'll be here in a week or two, hopefully, unless there's an issue. And you can see, that's a downgrade cable, and then, can you get the next one?
Yeah, this one?
And then this is the 40-pin GPIO cable. So you can see, it's a gigantic ass cable. I don't know what to tell you. It is huge.
The photos are a little similar. We've got the downgrade cable.
Yeah, which
and
has
then
26
we've
pins.
got the 40-pin cable,
Yeah.
and then you can see this is 40 to 40.
Well, I just know that people have like PermaPi projects or something with the 26-pin header, and so they'll need something so that they don't have to rebuild the project from scratch. Also, it lets you, like sometimes you don't need all 40 pins, and the Cobbler, the 40-pin Cobbler is much bigger.
Yeah.
That's a trade-off.
Yeah, someone had a question about the previous case. So this case isn't really clear. It is, you can't really see through it.
It's not clear. It's called...
frosted.
They kind of called it clear, but it's not. It's frosted.
Yeah, okay.
Frosted case.
Moving right along. We're still in Pi territory. We got that cable.
Back from the dead, it's the triple AV cable, left, right, and audio. We're getting these remade because we sold out and from the Chubby Hacker board, but now it's back. And so I decided, why make a new PID? Let's just make it live, and you can sign up, and we'll get these in a couple weeks.
Okay, and then to wrap up the Raspberry Pi stuff, this is for the Raspberry Pi Model B.
Yep. Coupé.
The Coupé.
This is the slim and sexy new Pi Moroni case for the Model B.
Yeah.
We will also be getting the ones for the B Plus soon, but this is for the B. It's slim, and I kind of like it. It's actually, it was growing on me. It kind of lets the Ethernet and USB kind of stick out a bit. But you can plug capes on top or plates on top, or connect to the GPIO very easily. It's just kind of a slim, kind of a version where you don't have. It's a little bit of the Model A style, but for the B.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think if you're gonna mess with the GPIO and stuff, it might be handy to have something like this.
That's a good one. Okay, now we're out of Pi territory.
Okay.
All right, let's go. We're going to try to get through these, and then we're going to answer some questions.
Okay. Yeah, I know. There's probably other questions. Okay, can you just introduce us more, like I get all this stuff right?
Yeah, these are the circuit stickers.
Yeah, these are for Chibitronics, from Bunny and
From
G.
Bunny and Chi. These are Chibitronics, and we have all sorts of different types of them. These are paper electronics. The copper is, would you say bonded is right?
So what? Oh, it's Flex PCB.
It's Flex PCB.
With Z access tape on the back.
It's all like stuck together.
Yeah, it's basically Stickertronics.
Yeah, Stickertronics.
Hold on.
And,
sorry, there's a lot of stuff on my. I gotta make space because I've got to do the demos for this.
So here's all the different packs. We have a couple different.
Yeah,
types.
this was it's a crowd-funded project, and there's stickers that have electronic. They're flexible PCBs. As you can see here, there's like a button, there's a microphone, there's a light, there's a chip, and they come on like a sticker, but they're actually a flex circuit board, and this is the back of the flex. You can see it's a flexible circuit board.
Yeah, super cool.
And then what they do is they bond Z-axis tape on it, and that's where we got the Z-axis tape idea from. Because when we first showed this to us like 6 months ago, we're like, "What's Z-axis tape?" And then we're like, "Oh my God, Z-axis tape is the coolest thing ever." So we got it in the storage we use for prototyping. But these stickers, these are like LEDs, and you can basically use them with paper to design electronic circuits with paper, and we have a pack. I'll show all the different things going on here. Like for example, here's a circuit, and this is a simple parallel LED circuit. So there's 2 thin strips of copper, and then you actually just stick the stickers on top, and when you press down, the Z-axis tape allows it to stick, but also be conductive, and it's quite conductive through the tape. So then, let's see, so you got like a coin cell battery, and then they have a very interesting, simple technique. You just use one of these little clips that you use, binder clips, And you put the battery in. Let's see if I get the polarity right. Looks like I got it wrong. Try it the other way. Okay, there you go. So then you have, LEDs. Oh, I'm going to turn this off so there. Yeah, you can by using paper as the substrate instead of circuit board material. So yeah, this battery is just lighting up all these little LEDs, and they're stuck to the paper, and you could draw or paint or use conductive ink as well. So it's a couple of like different ways of doing crafty electronics. There's also a version here that has a microcontroller. Wow, this is intense. I don't know what this microcontroller version is. Let's look at this white LED version. Here's a version with some white LEDs. Let me see if I can get the polarity right this time. Positive, okay. Yeah, so there you go. So you can have, white LEDs, and then to keep the battery holder
someone
in
said in the
place.
chat you can make a handmade greeting card with that. It's
Yeah, it's basically for like any kind of, like, the idea that G and Bunny came up with is actually kind of interesting. They're like, well, kids love to do scrapbooking and drawing and stickers and stuff, but there's no way to add electronics easily to that. And there's a conductive ink, but you have to like take an LED and you bend it and it cracks off. And what's nice about this is it's fairly durable. You know, you can use it on any kind of paper. You don't have to have a special substrate. You can use copper tape, and then you can like design a card, and then you stick these on top of it with the copper tape to light it up or like create sensors and effects. And so, yeah, there's the LEDs. So there's like the workbook that has like circuit templates. And so like this one is like, put the battery here, and then follow the instructions, and you can learn and experiment with electronics by using just like a notebook and some paper and a little bit of time. And then it shows you like all the different components.
It's really good for workshops. Good for young people who want to kind of have a notebook of projects they're doing and learning. Yeah,
it's like how to make the battery holder, how to make a switch. So the workbook is actually kind of nice because it's interspersed with blank pages and then like little diagrams. So it's like, here's how you make a switch. You have the battery and an LED, and then you make a switch by using conductive copper tape. So we have a bunch of like different things here. Light sensor template. Let me try this on. Let's see. We'll put the battery in here, and then I don't know how this works. It's the only thing I don't know. Positive. Hold on. I didn't.
You have to read the instruction manual.
I know. I got to read the instructions. Maybe I have to power it with something else. Oh no, I need a signal wire. Okay. I'll build this up later, and maybe I'll do a little tutorial about it. But I got the LEDs to light up. Yeah. So it's from Bunny and Jane. They did not a Kickstarter, a crowd supply project to fund these, and they fulfilled all their funder backs, and then they're really nicely packaged too. And there's a couple different packs. There's a color LED pack, so you saw those red, yellow, green, blue. And there's white LEDs, which are like the nice white ones. People like white LEDs. Yeah. There's a microcontroller pack with kind of Arduino-esque language, basically, and to do sensor stuff. There's effects. So these are smart. The effects ones are the LEDs like flicker and pulse. I don't know if we have.
Can they be peeled off and restuck?
They can be. Yeah, let me show this. So this is what it looks like. And then, they peel off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they can be peeled off and restuck as many times as you want. As long as you're like, not too clumsy, I guess. I mean, just make sure you peel from the edges. But it has stiffener in it, so it should be fine. And you can see this circuit with a microphone. So this is a sound effect circuit. So it's kind of like a stickery version of Little Bits, a little bit, I kind of feel like. And then the starter kit, which we suggest because it comes with, all the instructions and stuff. Anyways, I don't do a lot of stuff here.
Okay.
But I wanted to show it all off because it's cool.
Okay, we still have some ways to go here, lady.
I know.
We have this.
That was 8 products.
We have this microphone thing that just came out.
Mini Electret mic. It's super cheap. I don't have to show it. It's just a little electric mic. It's actually for Fona. So Fona can use a microphone for audio input. Yeah. Next slide. Bam! You solder it into the Fona on the microphone.
So the Fona can be a real phone.
So it can be a real phone. And then you have a speaker. We have a lot of little speakers. We didn't have a little microphone on wires. This one is on wire, so you can kind of snake it around your enclosure. So we'll do projects with phone.
Can you make me a little phone, like a little phone?
I'm going to make you a little phone.
Okay.
Look, I'm working on it. I got a microphone in. All right, that's it.
Okay. Next up, you got this breakout board.
This is TSL2591. We've carried the TSL2561, which is one of our most popular sensors, a lux sensor. This is the TSL2591, which is like 500 times more sensitive. Something, whoa, back up.
Well, I don't even know how that got in there. Sorry.
Whoa, too much.
Yeah, that is not the back of that product.
That's not the back of it. It's larger on the back than the front. It's a little sensors in the middle, and it's 600 million to 1 dynamic range. It's incredibly sensitive, and you can set the gain, multiple different gain settings over I²C. You can set the integration time. It's basically just a very sensitive, very powerful light sensor, and we have some lux calculations as well for it, so you can use it to calculate lux if you want to make your own lux meter. But basically, people are saying, like, I want something that's more sensitive and incredibly bright light. So it can go up to 88,000 lux, which is like bright sunlight, all the way down to 188 micro lux. So it's like, that's like a really, really wide range. It's almost as wide as like your eyes. So it's very good for anything where you want to do wide sensitivity light sensing, and it has both IR and full spectrum LED, so then you can take out the IR to get visible. So you can do visible and IR, basically.
Okay. All right, we're rounding the corner here. We're getting
Almost
close. Okay, next up, we have a Flora product.
Yeah, I'm actually going to, can I just talk about it while I set this up?
Yeah. It's the UV.
It's a UV sensor, so we basically took the UV sensor that we had for the Breakout board version, and we made it so now it is Flora friendly. So we'll do a Flora
wearable and sewable.
Wearable, sewable Flora project. That's pretty much it. You can actually use the same tutorial basically to set it up as before.
Okay. We'll have a wearable project that you can see soon. Here's a good one. KTOWN's book is in our store.
Yeah.
Getting Started with Bluetooth Low Energy. That's right.
You read the book on it.
If you like KTOWN, get this book because he would like that.
Okay, so the people who like, so we're doing a lot more Bluetooth Low Energy stuff. We took a little bit of break because we had to do like displays and sensors and breakouts. But he's working really heavily on more Nordic Bluetooth Low Energy stuff, including some great new products that I can't talk about. But he also has this really great book that he wrote with Akiba. These are great people to drink with. Basically everybody here. Like, they're extremely fun in a bar, and they know a hell of a lot about Bluetooth Low Energy. I mean, like, seriously, I don't know anyone who knows more than this. They know a lot about RF, and they're makers. They're actual makers and hackers. They make things. They release open source hardware. They know this stuff inside out. So this book, I think, is going to be like the book. It's not too thick either, which I like. And like, you're like, what's GAT? I don't know. Read this book. You'll find out.
Okay, and then I wanted to save kind of the best for last. This is a really impressive product that, in the mix of all this B+ stuff, you released the first and only capacitive screen for Arduino, didn't you? You were doing.
This might be the only hobbyist capacitive touch screen in this size, like the 2.8 inch, and I'm working on getting a 3.5 inch one as well. But I'm starting with 2.8, and this was many, many, many months in the making. Back and forth with the factory, forward and back. Getting a small, low-cost capacitive touchscreens turns out to be not so easy, especially getting ones that are pretty good quality, but I'm actually very happy with this. It's got the really beautiful screen that we've had from the resistive touchscreen, but it now is capacitive. And it's single-touch capacitive. We're working on maybe trying to get multi-touch, but for now we only have a single-touch capacitive screen. It was hard enough to get this, so I know. Everybody wants multi-touch, but we're single-touch for now, okay? Just give me a break. The chip can only handle like basically one touch, and also multi-touch adds cost and complexity. But it's basically, instead of resistive where you need to press down with your fingernail, it's capacitive, just like your tablet, your iPhone. Chances are any device you have that the touchscreen is now capacitive.
Yeah.
So it's a nice smooth motion. You don't have to recalibrate it. It's kind of pre-calibrated. It does I²C over I²C, so you don't have to use analog inputs to do anything. It's not as jittery. It's not nearly as jittery as resistive, which always has a little bit of ADD noise. And I can just show the quick demo.
Okay.
I think.
Let's go to the overhead.
Yeah. So this is just the. Turn this off. Okay, this is good. So this is the touchscreen demo for the capacitive, and I can just select the color, and then I can draw with my finger. So it's got a very nice feel to it.
It's a little mini iPhone almost.
A little mini iPhone. It's still got the nice full color screen, and yeah, I²C capacitive touch, and it doesn't require a lot of firmware add-on to do the capacitive touch. So most projects can use the capacitive touch, and Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just like, it's a lot more fun. You do need to have like a finger, something, a body. You can't use your fingernail because it's not conductive. So just like your iPhone, you need, if you want to use it with gloves or whatever, you need to have those special capacitive touch conductive gloves.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like it. I love capacitive touch, and I'm so glad that I could finally have a capacitive touch shield for Arduino.
All right.
So yay, it's done.
You got it, and that is the new products.